Good day, friends. Good day. There's nothing new on this world that is happening. There's nothing new in the approach that is happening and that will change your mind. Your mind will be stuck on the old ways of doing things until you make a slight change, until you allow to lose the control. Not in the sense that you lose control and start shooting everybody around or start discriminating everybody around less than you did before. You lose a control over your inner feeling, knowing that something is true, but you're not afraid. You're afraid to say out loud what to say, how to say. Your source, your soul is screaming out, please stop this. You see that this is wrong, but no, you are very self-contained and self-controlled prick, entity, moron, who thinks that he has to keep everything under the control. Let go. Let it go. Meaning, battle for today. How to lose a control of self-control. To my opinion, self-control is nothing else but a program. This is being politically correct in the environment where politics rules the world. This is where you politically be correct in the world where nothing else exists but politicizing or politically conversating, even with your family members, even with your partner, even with your children, even with your, let's say, colleagues, friends, family. So what does it mean being politically correct? To be absolutely immoral based on your human needs to say what is right. So are we going to let go of this control of being politically correct, of being always right? Why many arguments become fights? Why many fights become tremendous, judgmental confrontations? Why many confrontations become wars? Because everybody want to be right. And why they want to be right? Because they want to be politically correct, or religiously correct, or sociologically correct. What and from where this correctness comes from? From your self-control. You contain yourself in a certain nation, certain tribe, certain religion, certain, even like a family member, or certain gender. Are you male or female? Are you both or you none? Are you gay or you lesbian? Are you alien from this planet or you alien underground? Which one you are? You have to absolutely accept that you control nothing anymore. But absolutely nothing. Nothing. No weather, no planets, no pole shifts, no your paycheck, no your future, day earnings, none. Which is a very good thing. It's nothing wrong to have no expectations. It's actually very pleasant. Yet, we've been programmed as a humanity to always expect something. To expect something, you have to put yourself in a control environment where if you produce so-and-so of something, you will get paid so-and-so. If you vote for Clinton, you will get a third world war. If you want to vote for Trump, as you did, you will get freedom. So he is teaching you how to let go. How to let go of expectations. Even if he says, what I promise I will deliver. Not that you have to trust him, not that you have to believe every single word he is saying, but just watch his actions. Watch the actions of other world leaders. When the true history comes out and true actually news comes out, how many times Putin just deflected argument, deflected a war. And it's happening right now. They are still attempting, these control freaks, still attempting to make a damage to society, as a whole to society. Because they think they can only control you if you are under duress, under stress, if you are in the war zone, if you live in poverty, if you live in despair, if you're completely afraid every single morning when you wake up, how am I going to bring some food on my table? Or how am I going to pay the mortgage? What if you let go and you realize that you don't have to pay any mortgages, any debts? What if you realize that these debts are not real? Does it let you off the hook? Just a little bit. Give yourself a chance to let go for a couple of hours. Say, I have no debts. I don't have to go to work today because I really don't like what I'm working. I will do my garden today, or walk in the nature, or whatever you prefer, rather than working. So, practicing not controlling others, it actually comes from not controlling self, not controlling myself or yourself. But how to do this on a very conscious level? Okay, give it a try. Let go of little things. You don't have to, let's say, be worried for a couple of hours about anything. If you catch yourself that you start mumbling in your head or start buzzing with thousands of thoughts of fear, what's going to happen tomorrow? Tomorrow maybe it will not happen to you, for you. Or it will happen the way how you actually intending it right now. Meaning that you want to control tomorrow, that you will be in absolute terrifying fear of not be able to pay the mortgage. Or if they, let's say if you're living in the war zones that are still happening on the planet, what if, silly Americans bring me a drone and then just start killing people in, doesn't matter, Libya, Afghanistan, Serbia, Ukraine. Now they want to line up the NATO tanks and the weaponry on the border towards Russia. So what? I mean, they are just saying this, but they don't have even enough money to put the gasoline inside all this machinery. So what? Why have to worry? Third World War will not happen. In my world. In yours, maybe if you so dumbass that you really need a war, you'll get one. But what if you need just a little bit respect to the courage of Trump and his administration, and hear what he's actually saying, and stop controlling the outcome that it's already happened. He won. So how you stop this? How you stop yourself from being in a constant self-control? Let go. Jerk off. Take a walk. Have a swim. But don't go in the other extreme. Get knocked down by the drugs, by the alcohol. Get drawn into the CNN fake news and absolutely terrify yourself so you cannot sleep at night. Who cares what's going to happen tomorrow? If you know that you're at the present moment absolutely alive and well, maybe a little bit, stiff, ill, and so on, but this can really can be fixed overnight by your own intent, not by some unknown force, or especially not with your local doctors and medical specialists who has to do nothing with the medical treatments. They just have everything with a pure theft, the profiteering of your suffering. So if you consider, who are these guys? They want to control the outcome of how many people will survive. They're measuring how many people will survive of chemotherapy. 98.3% dead. Whoever takes the chemotherapy. So 2.2% receives some kind of benefits and they live a couple of years after the chemotherapy. So how come about this is like a good measuring device? And they're telling you this is true, and people still go there and want to control what they have. Cancer, any kind of disease that they can be, let's say, healed through chemotherapy or through any kind of medication. They can't. You cannot control life. You cannot control what's going to come tomorrow, if it comes tomorrow for you. You cannot control how fast Trump will make these changes. You cannot control how fast the pedophilia rings will be exposed. It started like a storm everywhere. In the US, in Los Angeles, in Canada, in Ontario, in Toronto. On the 3rd of February, in a couple of countries, North America, which were linked with another probably 40 countries, the police force worked together internationally, and they absolutely disclosed and busted and saved many children's lives. They disclosed how many ill freaks were still walking around and abusing children by sacrificing them, by sexually molesting them, by profiteering from them. So, if you're part of this ring, your time is next. I'm sorry, your time is up. It's not next. But you have a next surprise in very, very, very near future, which still doesn't exist. You can still change because you're still, let's say, free. You're still out of the jail. Even your little Monopoly card out of jail will not save you, because you'll end up where you should be. Because this is what you planned for all of your life with your controlled actions and being in control of other people's actions, especially the ones who cannot defend themselves, like children. So, to make it short, you are absolutely not in control of anything, my dear ones. The only thing you can control at the present moment, it's your present